Batting 14th, number 3, Tyler Hodge.
What's your favorite thing to do in baseball?
Bat. Every child and young adult dreams about making a trip down to Williamsport, the mecca of Little League Baseball, that mecca being the Little League World Series.
I'm gonna play at the big stadium.
It was one of the most amazing things I've ever been a part of.
Go Challengers.
1, 2, 3, Syracuse Challenger!
We'll see you guys in Williamsport.
ARC of Onondaga has been supporting people with developmental disabilities for over 73 years. Learn about programs like respite recreation, supported employment, clinical services, and more at arcon.org. That's ARCON.org. ARC of Onondaga, turning disability into ability.
Gannon Pest Control. Experienced professionals providing the pest control needed to protect homes and businesses from pests and the problems they cause. More information at GannonPestControl.com.
You know how they say life's about the little things? Well, she's my little thing.
I'm not little. It's really all about knowing your patients like you know your own family. That's what I'd want, so that's what I try to do.
Advocates Incorporated, advancing inclusion, creating community, empowering families, providing person-centered, self-directed, community-based services. More information at advocatesincorporated.org.
Action.
How long have you been playing Challenger Baseball?
12 years.
Daniel has been playing for Challenger since he was 5 years old, so about 15, just over 15 years.
I would say maybe about 10 years, I think.
Rachel got started in Challenger Baseball when she was maybe 6 years old. Hi. And now you are how old?
I'm 23.
23. That's a lot of years. We had heard about the league. She was always pretty active as a child, and we knew she'd enjoy it and be with peers who would encourage her, and she'd get to play and have fun and just have some camaraderie.
Jordan is very friendly. He loves being around people. He was born premature, 1 pound, 14 ounces. And he was a preemie. And he was in the Krause Hospital NICU. To see him now, and to, even though he's hearing impaired and autistic, he's come a long way.
I'm from England. Daniel was born in England, and he moved when he was a year old in London, and we were in the military, and we ended up in New York. 15 seasons in, we wouldn't change a thing. He loves baseball season, loves when it's time. When he puts his uniform shirt on and he knows it's time to go, he just is gung-ho, he loves it.
He's been playing about 14 years now. He's 24. Everybody in Challenger gets a hit. Everybody gets a hit. But it was just the smile across his face and all the rest of the kids. That's what hooked me.
I started at Syracuse Challenger Baseball when my son was 5, and that was in the year 2000. And I always loved baseball. I was a kid who grew up in Queens, and I loved the Mets. And so even though Taylor had autism, I thought, this is going to be an opportunity for him to play because everything is supported. I've always been kind of a photography nut. I love to take pictures, and I would take pictures of Taylor, but it felt weird to not take pictures of the rest of the crowd. So I would do that. And then eventually we all had digital cameras and we were able to share things on social media. So I became kind of the league photographer very early on.
My favorite position is first base. Lots of action and on first base. My favorite part is catching and shooting balls with my glove and striking players out.
1982, an amazing man by the name of Skip Sewell decided that he wanted to have his son Brian, who had developmental disabilities, play Little League Baseball just like every one of his friends and his peers at school. He took Brian, a couple of other parents, and some other kids, both able-bodied and special needs, just to throw the baseball around and swing the bat. No hits, runs or outs, just a lot of fun. And what he did that day blossomed into the Syracuse Challenger Baseball program. He continued that program here in Syracuse for 7 years. Separately, in 1989, Little League International, recognizing that these little Challenger leagues were sprouting up across the country, made Challenger an official division of Little League. So Syracuse Challenger Baseball predated the recognition of the official Challenger division by Little League by 7 years. We are the oldest Challenger division in the country.
Ready, on my three. 1, 2, 3, Challenger!
Around the year 2000, my wife spoke to another parent in a local special needs bowling league who told her about the existence of the Challenger Baseball program and that there were kids and young adults with special needs playing baseball. We realized that this was an opportunity for my son Domenico to play baseball. We approached the directors of Challenger Baseball and learned that there wasn't a roster spot for Domenico. But the following year, one of the coaches stepped up and said, "We'll take an extra player on our team." And Domenico's participation in Challenger Baseball was born, and my wife Valerie and I's participation in this amazing league started. You know, part of the time he was out there playing with his teammates, the other part of the time I was chasing him all around the field. But you know what, we had a lot of fun, and we realized that he truly loved being there with his other friends and his peers. In 2003, the parents who had volunteered to run the program decided to retire from that spot because their son had aged out. We had 6 teams, 6 coaches, 60 players, all willing to go, but no one to volunteer and run the league. So after a couple of conversations with my wife Valerie that were more one way than they were conversations, I volunteered for the job.
Dom needed some things to be done, and my joke is that I missed a meeting and suddenly I was the deputy program director, and then I just rose through the ranks.
Come on, Dave. Come on, baby.
They play at this wonderful Carrier Park Field of Dreams that got built a number of years ago with the help of Dom Cambareri and all the supporters of Syracuse.
In 2006, Syracuse Challenger Baseball had grown to such a point that we needed to find some multi-athletic baseball fields of our own in order to be able to accommodate our entire league in the explosive growth. So in 2010, I had a great conversation with an old friend of mine, Town of DeWitt Supervisor Ed Michaelenko, and he said to me that we should partner together and build this Field of Dreams right here in DeWitt. The Carrier Corporation approached Ed, and together they arranged for Carrier to donate a 26-acre former Willis Carrier Recreation Center park, and that is the land that we're standing on now.
And it just turned into a wonderful thing.
Yeah!
couple of years ago, a team from Peterborough, Canada had made it to the Little League World Series. And to get from Peterborough to Williamsport, they thought a great way would be to stop in Syracuse and say hi to another Challenger League. So they brought their bus and came down, and we had a banquet with them at, you know, one of the local restaurants. And it was so exciting to see this team that was so much smaller than us, but get to go to the World Series, that it kind of stoked a fire in us. And, you know, every year the league gets bigger and the tasks get a lot more. And we knew we wanted to do it, but it was kind of in the back of our minds. Well, over Thanksgiving last year, Dom secretly filled out the application to go to the World Series. And when we were chosen, we were like, oh, this is going to be a lot of work, but it's going to be great, but oh, it's going to be a lot of work.
Before this, no team from Central New York has ever had the opportunity to play in the Little League World Series Finals weekend. Syracuse Challenger Baseball is that first team.
Go ahead, JJ.
It feels like we're going to Williamsport, baby. That's all I'm thinking of.
That's all that matters. This is the mecca of Little League Baseball in the entire world. And we're going to meet our Challenger colleagues down there. We are going to have the best time. We're coming to see you.
Great. What do you think about going? What's your favorite thing in Williamsport?
My favorite thing about Williamsport is so much fun. So it to be so much fun. I have so much fun with my best friend. So I can play in a baseball team and have a great time.
Mom, what do you have to say?
You know what? Just to see our team down in Williamsport, how far they've come and what they can do warms your heart. It's awesome. We're so excited.
When we bring a hitter in to hit, you guys have done it enough, every single one of you, where you should know where to go with the ball. If you hesitate, that's okay. All right, we're good. If you bobble the ball, make sure you make a good throw. That's all we ask. Baseball is my sport and always has been, and to share my knowledge with the game along with these individuals has been very uplifting for me, and they're awesome. There you go. Okay.
Everybody get ready. We got one more to go, and then it's time for the big show. Woo! We are sending 26 players and 40 families down to Williamsport, and we're going to be playing our Lancaster Challenger counterparts down there in an amazing Challenger exhibition game. And our players and our parents and our coaches and our volunteers are more excited than they ever have been. Like a dream come true for us.
O'er the land of the brave and the home of the brave.
Beautiful job. All right, let's play some ball, everybody.
Same thing. Heads up, coach. Hello. Wouldn't be a baseball documentary without a foul ball at the camera well.
What's it like being here, watching them play?
Exciting. Exciting.
Awesome.
And crazy.
It's an amazing experience, just so unreal. Kids are doing great, everybody's having fun. It's the best thing in the world.
There he goes.
And Dominic will stroll down to first base and get down this. And Cambareri has had experience.
All right.
That's a nice one back to the mound.
And we're going to score our first run here, too. He's knocked in a run.
Yeah, coming in to score, Rachel Sartori has come in, and now also Domenico Cambareri in to score as well. The joy from the crowd. The manager took the regular Little League team, and he gets the first pitch.
Whoa.
Good job.
And we're going to do the traditional Challenger high five. All the players are going to meet at home plate. Tell everybody what an amazing game it was and show everybody why it's important to have good sportsmanship, good fun, and camaraderie amongst every single Little League baseball player, and especially the Challenger players.
One of our home run hitters, Josh Harris. Kathleen Conklin. Kathleen sang the national anthem at the senior game. Mr. Kelly May. Jaden Feather. He is the youngest and smallest player, and when Jennifer saw his uniform, she couldn't stop laughing. Daniel Ireland. Brittany Del Toro. And he was also one of our lovely front row players. As you can see, Connor was not up here for us. Welcoming up to the stage, Mr. Jude Langstaff.
I will tell you, I've never seen anything like it before in my life. They made these kids feel like kings and queens for a couple of days, and busing them into the stadium, going through the tunnel, taking that historic ride like every Little Leaguer has done in the Little League World Series. He has absolutely enjoyed it completely. You tell me, what was your favorite part about the trip?
Hit the bat.
Hit the ball in the bat. Spend night at the what?
Hotel.
Hotel. And did you like the food?
Yeah.
What did you eat? What did you eat?
Pizza.
That was your favorite, wasn't it?
Now, Jude knows what he likes because asked about his favorite food, he just put pizza, no question.
To be able to enjoy this exciting. There's
Nice.
one right out in front. Catcher can't get to it. Neither can the pitcher, and another run will score. As TJ comes in to score.
The umpires have had to make.
As a mom, to see him up there and make a double every time he got up, it was like, here's his chance to shine and show everybody what he's capable of.
My dream is to go traveling to beyond places beyond New York. My dream is to win a trophy and a medal at any sporting events.
Rachel Sartori.
She's done wonderfully. And her hit in Williamsport, it was wonderful. She just smacked it to the shortstop on the fly.
Out after my shortstop, and Rachel runs down to first base to be the first runner of the ball game.
Everybody's safe in a Challenger game.
Yeah. We couldn't have been more proud. It was just the best hit. And we were so proud of her and all the kids, and it was wonderful. It was so good. Yeah, Mama.
I have spent the last 21 most amazing years serving these kids, serving their parents, and serving their families in helping create the largest and most amazing Challenger baseball program in the country. We couldn't have gotten to where we are today without my colleague Dee Perkins. Dee has brought to the table an immense amount of skills, passion, organization, and enthusiasm that really has helped me and the rest of the parents make this league into one that is premier in the nation. In addition, my other colleague, Jennifer Savastino, like Dee, brought in amazing skills, amazing passion, the ability to motivate people, help us fundraise, organize, and do the events and the scheduling necessary to bring this message to other special needs parents in our community. And with the three of us working together, right, that message really resonated, and the size of our league simply exploded.
When I say that it made a change in my life, that's what fuels me wanting to give up such a huge part of my life to make sure that this league continues and grows.
God bless America.
They are athletes just like any other athlete that you see. We provide them that opportunity, give them that dignity, and give them that confidence to be standing out on the field side by side with their peers, waiting for the next ball to be hit their way, or standing at the plate waiting to knock one into the infield and run to first base like the wind.
America, my home, sweet home.
We're Syracuse Challenger Baseball. We are the ambassadors of good sportsmanship, joy, fun, and inclusion sports. Let's show the nation what Syracuse, New York is all about. Support of families, support of friends, support of athletes with all abilities.
I, J. Ryan McMahon II, the County Executive of the County of Onondaga, and I, Ben Walsh, Mayor of the City of Syracuse, do hereby proclaim this day, September 10th, 2023, to be Syracuse Challenger Baseball Champions Day in Onondaga County and the City of Syracuse.
Nice job. There's a nice chopper. Back to shortstop. We're going to clear the bases this time. Touch them all, as they say.
He's getting high fives as he goes around the base paths. That's wonderful.
And all the team from Syracuse will come out and enjoy coming down the line.
Syracuse Challenger Baseball from Syracuse, New York.
I think one of these is going to end up in the Syracuse Hall of Fame. I think it should.
I think it's a great idea.
One of these, either, you know, one of the, because this is literally given to us by the people of the Little League World Series. These are their official helmets, and this is the autograph of the entire team that was on the field and all the coaches.
Wow.
I feel like one of these should be in the Syracuse Hall of Fame. Gotta be.
I like our lunch.
The Caesar League, absolutely. You like it a bunch?
I like our lunch.
Oh, you like lunch?
Hi.
And let me tell you, it was a little brutally hot in Williamsport. But I persuaded on and never gave up.
It's just such a great environment. It's a supportive environment.
At Tully's.
And going to Tully's afterwards.
What do you think of this experience?
Amazing.
Amazing. Are you having so much? He hasn't stopped smiling since we left.
It says you played in a game at Carl E. Stotts Field, the birthplace of Little League Baseball. Daddy was on that field in 1971.
Hi everybody, we are in Williamsport, Syracuse Challenger Baseball coming right at you.
ARC of Onondaga has been supporting people with developmental disabilities for over 73 years. Learn about programs like respite recreation, supported employment, clinical services, and more at arcon.org. That's ARCON.org. ARC of Onondaga, turning disability into ability.
Gannon Pest Control. Experienced professionals providing the pest control needed to protect homes and businesses from pests and the problems they cause. More information at GannonPestControl.com.
You know how they say life's about the little things? Well, she's my little thing.
I'm not little. It's really all about knowing your patients like you know your own family. That's what I'd want, so that's what I try to do.
Advocates Incorporated, advancing inclusion, creating community, empowering families, providing person-centered, self-directed, community-based services. More information at advocatesincorporated.org.
They did a wonderful job, and it was something that the families will never forget.
Hey, ice cream too. It's from Eaters.
There you go.
Ice cream too. Bam.